Okay, folks, here we go again. But this time it's the wild, potentially dystopian world of CBDCs. That's Central Bank Digital Currency for those who don't speak acronym gobbledygook. But what is that? Basically, imagine if your digital dollars weren't just living in your bank's app, but were actual currency, issued by the government, just like digital dollar bills. It is similar to cryptocurrencies, except that its value is fixed by the central bank and is equivalent to the country's fiat currency, dollars, pounds, etc. Think of it like this. Your cash is already digital for most transactions. You swipe your card, tap your phone, and boom, money magically moves. A CBDC just cuts out the middleman, making those transactions even faster and cheaper. Sounds kind of convenient, right? Sign me up then. But hang on, hold your horses a moment because as usual, it's not that simple. Before you start chanting digital dollar, there are some things you need to know, like what happens if the system crashes, how the whole thing is linked to your digital ID, and of course, what happens to good old-fashioned privacy. So, here we go again. Down another deep, dark rabbit hole. The sort that keeps you awake at 2 a.m. watching YouTube conspiracy videos. Yes, we know that's you. But don't worry, we won't tell anyone. Okay, so let's look at the benefits first. Okay, let's talk benefits. First up, speed. We're talking lightning-fast transactions, making international payments a breeze. Imagine sending money overseas and it arriving instantly, without those pesky fees. Pretty sweet, huh? Next up, financial inclusion. Millions around the world are unbanked, shut out of the traditional financial system. CBDCs could change that, giving everyone access to basic financial services. No more relying on shady payday lenders or carrying wads of cash. And here's a big one. Cutting down on crime. Remember those drug kingpins swimming in cash? Yeah, that becomes a lot harder with digital currency. Plus, governments could track every penny, making it tougher for criminals to hide their dirty money. So, faster payments, financial inclusion, and less crime. Sounds like a pretty good deal, right? But hold on, we're just getting started. Okay, time for a reality check. Remember all those potential benefits? Well, they come with a catch, and that catch, my friends, is privacy. With CBDCs, governments could potentially track every single transaction you make, every cup of coffee, every online purchase, every questionable late-night drunken eBay bid that you forget about till you wake up. You get the idea. Big Brother is watching, and he's taking notes. And if you think this is an impossible task, watch our video on AI or 15-minute cities. And what happens if the system crashes or gets hacked? We're talking about your money here, folks. Your entire financial life could be put on hold. Plus, let's not forget about the potential for abuse. Governments could freeze your assets with the click of a button. Think about it. Disagree with the government, no more money for you. Yeah, this whole CBDC thing is starting to sound a little less fun now, isn't it? Global control, fact or fiction? The internet is buzzing with fears about CBDCs being used for global control. Some believe it's the first step towards a dystopian future, where every citizen is tracked and controlled through a global ID system, and they might have a point. Imagine this. Your CBDC wallet is linked to your digital ID, which is linked to your social credit score. Step out of line, and bam, your access to funds is restricted. No more buying that plane ticket. No more indulging in late-night online shopping sprees. You're basically grounded, forever. Far-fetched, maybe, but the possibility is enough to make anyone a little uneasy. And let's be real, stranger things have happened, especially recently. In an age of arresting people for what they think, imagine what could happen here. So is this the end of freedom as we know it, or are we just being paranoid? All right, people, it's time to answer the million-dollar question, are CBDCs worth it? On the one hand, we've got the potential for faster, cheaper payments, increased financial inclusion, and potentially reduced crime. On the other hand, we've got major privacy concerns, the potential for government overreach, and let's not forget, those dystopian conspiracy theories. It's a tough call. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to adopt CBDCs will come down to a trade-off between convenience and control. Are we willing to sacrifice even more of our privacy for the promise of a more efficient financial system? That's a question we all need to ask ourselves, because the future of money is digital, and we feel like it's coming, whether we're ready for it or not. I guess the real question here is, Do we trust those in power with everything we have? Our entire lives, our wealth, livelihoods, our privacy, and the future of our children. Are we comfortable handing all of that over to the state? Let us know what you think. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time.
It sounds crazy, right?
No paper can withstand distance. He's out of his complete. Mother,